Hello everyone, this is Pretty with Pretty Colors for you. I'm here tonight making a video of all of the books that I colored in November. And I am going in order so every book that I have colored for November, I'm going in order. So the first book that I am going to bring out is Africa, Mean Research Africa by Rita Berman. And I have like 2 whips in this book, but I do have, I think, 1 completed page in here. And I will be coloring more in this book, but for now, I have only completed 1 page. And here it is. And it's this page here. I hope I'm in view. I have my little assistant tonight helping me, my son. So this should be pretty good. So on this book, on this page, I use, as you can see, some Posca in here. I use some KJ Designs. Try to move the page around so you can see the sparkle on these. So I use KJ Designs for the gold accents. I used white Posca. I'm trying to see if I use any glaze, which I don't think I did, but I did use Posca. I did use some fine liners. I had to for the small leaves, and then I used my color pencils. And I think that's all that I used on this page. But this is the only page, and I think this is one of the first pages that I did, or the second page that I did for the month of November. And I'll show you the whip that I have. It's a whip. Here it is. I got stuck on this page, and it's not a forever whip. I will eventually finish it. And on this one, I was using the same pencils, colors, and I also used some acrylic paint and some Galaxy glitter paint, the acrylic one. So I got stuck on that page, and then I did also, this is a whip, and I'm not sure when I'll be finishing this one. And I started this. I'm not really used to the colors for these type of themes, so before I start another page, I will do some research on like the colors and, you know, the different textiles that they use over there. So I will do that first next time, but this time I just freehanded with these colors that I think that looked really good on the page. So that's what I did. I'm not done. These are going to be done in glitter. So when I do that, when I finish this in glitter, I will show the page again once it's completed. I'm going to probably use some pearls on this as well. So far on here, I was using my colors. I think I've been using colors for the whole entire month. Yes, for this whole entire month of November that I worked in, I used my colors because I really fell in love with those pencils. So I have not used any other pencils for these pages, I don't believe, except for maybe the other book that I'm going to show soon. But so far for the month, I was using colors. Yeah. So those are the only pages that I did in Africa, Rita Berman's. And I'm not sure if this book is on the list. I need to see if it is, because if it is, I need to put it out. Okay. I don't think it is. So you can put this on the shelf. Thank you. And then the next page that I did is in Bulls the Poles, and this page that I did was a buddy color, and I did this with Christina's Art Corner. So I'll zoom in a little bit so that you can see. And I used acrylic paints, fine liners by Staedtler, and I believe I was using colors on this as well. Fine liners, colors, acrylic paint up here. So I used 2 different acrylic paints. I was struggling with this page at first, which is why it turned out this way, because at first I had a different background texture. I had the stickles, and I didn't too much like it, so I changed it, and then I added this one. So, and I ended up liking it a little bit better, but so this is how it ended up looking, guys. And I will end up inserting Christina's page here. So this is her page, and that was fun. That was a fun buddy color. So anybody else that want to do buddy colors, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or email me. My email is going to be inserted somewhere in the video, so just look for it, and then we can do a buddy color. So I think the next page that I'm going to work on in this book is here. Not really sure, but I like this page, so I'm probably going to do this page. So yeah, but that's the only page that I completed in this book. Put it over there. Okay, so next I done in this book, guys, I was working really hard in this book, and I really love this book. Like, I really love this book. This is Fantasy Seasons. So the first page I think I should, I'm not gonna go in order as to what page I did first, because this is one of the most recent pages. I did this page on November 25th. So as you can see, I have a lot of mediums on this page. I have some acrylic paints. I have some Posca. I have, I use colors, of course, on this page. That's what I've been using this whole entire month. So you can see my acrylic glitter paints on this page. And I really like this page. This was a fast one. This did not take long at all. And I have some little sparkles of snowflakes falling down, and they all have the glitter on top. So yeah, that was this page that I completed. And then this is a 2-page spread here. I'm gonna come out so that you can see. And on this one, it took me some time. If I see a 2-page spread that I really like, I will do it. And this is what I did. This is a cave with crystals and water running through the cave, and there's fish and birds and mice. So on this page, you will see that I use a lot of different mediums. So I'm going to go down the list. So on here, I use colors. I used KJ Designs. I used a pearl color for KJ Designs. I also used gloss effect for the water, which is, everybody knows gloss effect. I use this to go over the water. I used Posca. I used acrylic paint. So if you see here, I used a pearl colored acrylic paint for the snow parts, which was this. Okay, and that's what I used in the backgrounds. And I also used a glitter acrylic too, to go over some of the spots like the crystals and in the background, because you know some caves show like the crystals when you go inside. So that's what I wanted to do. And I just put what did I use to go over the stars? Okay, so over the yellow part, the neon parts that you see, those are stars. So I used my neon yellow Sakura Jelly Roll. I have like all of the colors. So here, this is a pretty burgundy acrylic, and that was by Deco Art as well, which is this one. It's a metallic berry. It's called metallic Dazzling Metallics, but it's the berry color. I use that for the little stars. I mean, the little ribbons up here. And Posca, of course. I use Posca in almost all of my work. But those are the only really, besides the Color pencils, that I use to do this page. The hardest part of this page, honestly, was the cave part, the rocks in the background, trying to get these to look 3D and to make it look like it's actually deeper, the deeper parts, like of course over here, because if you look at the page without the colors on there, it looks flat. So I wanted everything to look like there's different parts of the cave winding, so that's what I did. So that's why you see these colors in here that are like that. And even my snow parts in the cave has colors reflecting on the crystals. So yeah, and then I went over everything with acrylic paint, the pearl, or the glitter. And the water also, I'm going to flip it around so that you can see the water also has glitter. Bring it up closer. The water also has glitter. So yeah. I'm really proud of this page. It took me some time, but I love it and I'm very satisfied with it. So yeah, the time it took me to do this page was about, I just finished this page yesterday. Well, no, the 29th. I finished this page exactly on the 29th. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this one. So the next page that I did in here was also another double page spread. And it's another one that I love. I'm going to bring you guys out for a little bit so you can see both pages. I'll just show side by side a little bit. So on this one, I also use colors. I also use Posca, Jelly Roll. I use glaze in here. I used acrylic paint as well because you can see the I used the pretty acrylic in the background with the glitter in there, and then I just added the clear acrylic paint that has the glitter in it on the whole wall, but back here I used the white. So, and I was going to do the gloss effect on here. I also can see that I use KJ Designs metallic paint, water paint. So yeah, I'm very, very satisfied with this page. Very. Like, I don't think that there's nothing extra that I could have did to make this look any different. And I really am satisfied with this one. I could have did some gloss effect on the light bulbs, which I probably will go back in later and put that on there if I remember. So, and then on this side as well. So over here I used Staedtler fine liners on the bear for his texture. Of course, you see the white Posca for the smoke effect. And the floor was colors. Oh, okay. So one thing that I can say that I did use is the alcohol markers I used here on this part, only on the table cover. But I did that because on this side, I did not ever see that I was going to color this page. Because some pages you can just say, okay, I won't be coloring that page. So I didn't mind messing up that side of the page for this. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with this page. As you can see. And I can bring it in a little bit closer. Each side. And I did this November the 7th. I took my time with this page and it turned out great. Other side. And then I don't remember if I did another page. Oh, yes, I did. So let me see if I did any other pages besides this one up here. Okay, so then this page I just did the other day as well. On this page I used, for the background I used Faber-Castell Gelatos. And on the trees have a background as well. And I used Faber-Castell Gelatos, but I went over those with the pencils, the colors. And I used my neon orange Sakura Jelly Roll after I colored in the oranges with the two tones that I used of the pencils. And I just used some white Sakura Jelly Roll to do the line and then around the oranges. And then also I used a glitter paint here. Well, yeah, in his hat you can see the glitter paint, and then you can also see the pearl. I also used this. After I colored the hat, I put this over it to give it that effect. And then there's glitter in the hammock, if you can see, yeah. And then I just did fine liners to add grass throughout here. And that's it. No extra stuff. Okay, so what I did to do that, to do my background for my gelatos, I used the there is a blue liquid that I use. It's called a masking fluid. It smells funny. It has like a fishy smell, so I don't really like the smell, but I use that. And then I used a silicone brush. I use a silicone brush. I'm trying to find the blue masking fluid that I use. I thought I had the Winsor Newton one, but it's not Winsor Newton. It is the PBO. It's this one. And it's a big bottle that I have. So I just pour some in another container and use the acrylic brush to paint with it. Paint over the items that I'm trying to protect. And once it dries after a while, and I do more than one go over it, because to make sure it's protected, I use a thick amount. And then I just did my gelatos in the background, and then I slowly peeled it off and then colored. But I think that's it in this book. Oh no, it's not actually, I'm sorry. See, I really enjoyed myself this month in this book, because this page I've completed on the 1st. It was already a work in progress. I worked this page from a couple of days ago, and I actually finished it exactly on December the 1st. So it had to go in the stash for now. So I won't consider the December page because it was already in the works. I started this page before I even started this page. I just had not finished it. So, yeah. And then there is some more pages that I want to do in here as well, because I'm really in love with this book. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't color majority of these pages in this book. So yeah, in this book I used my Arctics acrylic pencils. I used fine liners. I used colors. I used that's it. Posca, because this little silver mice here is a silver Posca pen that I have that I used. So I don't know if you can see it. That little mice right there is I did that with Posca. And then I just left this mouse white, because you can get white mice as well. So yeah, that's all I used on this page. And I have not did anything else. I just have some pages marked that I plan to do for my my winter months. So that was Fantasy Seasons. Get this book. I'll leave that down there. And next up I have Lost and Found by R.J. Hampson. Cute book. I think I did one page in here. Yeah, I only had time for one page in here, and that was this page. I did post this one on my Instagram. I do try to do some sneak peeks on my Instagram. Some. I won't do all because I like to leave it for my what I color videos. So sometimes every month I'll choose one page that I can just share, and then I'll just put that on the page and show you that what I've been working on. So I use stickles for around here. I use KJ Designs around here. The gold accent is KJ Designs, which is this. I show this a lot because I really love it. That's what I use around there. I used some Snow Rider for this right here, because it looks like actual powder falling out of the box. So I did use this by Deco Art. It's called Snow Rider, and it actually looks like a dry powder or snow, like actual snow when it's dry. So that's what I use there. You can feel it has a texture as well. And then I use Colors fine liner for the fur on the dog and the mice, and Posca. That's it. That's all I use on this page, and this is the only page that I did in this book, I believe. Flipping through. Yeah, that's the only thing I did in this book. I'm checking to make sure. And I will be coloring more pages in here because I really like this book. So, R.J. Hampton's Lost and Found. And checking to see if I'm working on this book for December. And I'm not working on that book for December, so, because I have so much stuff that I'm trying to do. And then in Colors of Autumn, I think I did this page. Really not happy with this page at all, because I think I could have did better. But it was just, I don't know. I used, I have gold Posca. I don't remember everything that I use on this page. That's because I'm not even happy with this page. I use alcohol markers too. Some glitter acrylics, as you can see in the background. Okay. I use I added glitter acrylics over top the smoke effect to get the smokes, and alcohol markers, and a little bit of pencils. And I'm not sure what pencils I used on this. This was November the 9th that I was just playing around with this one. And I also did, not complete, but I started the candy page. And I'm liking this one so far. Not done, but I'm still working on it. So I'll bring this out so you can see. I'm working on the candy page. I'm liking the gummy bears. I mean, the jelly worms, they look almost real. So for this moment, it's just a work in progress. But yeah, she's done. And I don't want to look at her again. And is there anything in here that I know for a fact that I do it in the other pages. That's what I was going to work on, but I'm having second thoughts. I really like this page, but I don't have time for it at the moment. Something like this, basically, I can probably do. But everything that I have in here is to work on. I haven't done anything else in this one. Next up, I have A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampton. I did the frog page, Royal Audience. I did this on November 10th, and I really like this page. Christina's Art Corner did this I was thinking about choosing this one to do the buddy color, but I didn't want to because I just want to take my time on the page and I didn't want to like rush to do it. So I just chose a smaller page, which was the one that I showed, Bulls the Poils. So this one is what I just did on my own. And I used pencils, colors, and I used Jelly Roll. I used 3D pearls, the gold one. So you can see this looks 3D. Load up. Yeah, it actually looks 3D. Yeah, and that's what I used on this. And I have used I used a neon for this ghoulish drink inside with the tadpoles floating around. I did this on November 10th. Well, completed on November 10th. The dates that you see on my pages are the dates I completed, not the date that I started. So, but that's the only page that I did in this book. So everything else that I'm doing is working on. So I didn't do anything else, but that's the only page that I did in that book. Because Christina's Art Corner did that page. I was gonna choose this to do the buddy color, but I was like, no, let me do something that's fast, so that I can go ahead and work on my next stuff, because pages like this will take me a few days. Not really, maybe 2 days at the most, because I work in between coloring, so it will take some time. Like if I didn't work full-time just coloring, I could probably do this page in 1 day, but it's not that easy for me. And that's R.J. Hampson's A Frog's Tale. And then the next page that I did in Spooky was, everybody knows this page already. I did this in October. This is one of my favorite pages, one of my favorites. So the other page that I did was this one for November. I did this November 10th, and this was inserted inside of Christina's Art Corner's Witch Cat Spooky. So yeah, this was November 10th that I did this, and in the background I used gelatos, Faber-Castell gelatos. I used glitter. I used acrylic glitters on these, and I used color pencils, and I used some Sakura and some Posca. So I like this page. It's really nice. And I also used a stencil in the background to get that look, just to tie it in together. So those are the only 2 pages in this book that I did. And then I have Romantic Country, the second tale. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the page, guys, that was giving me a problem. Like, this page was giving me hell because what I was trying to do was not working out for me. So I ended up, I had drawn a brick wall in the back behind the birds, and I don't remember what happened, but I just ended up not liking it. It just didn't fit. Like, it just was not what I was looking for. So I just decided to go over everything with the black acrylic paint. And then my birds, if you go into the book, and you will see that these are not the original birds. I went online, Googled the love birds, and I found these 2 owls, cut those out, glued them in here on top of the original birds, and drew some love hearts on them and colored them in, and yeah, so this is how it ended up. So this was on November the 20th. This page was the reason why I could not focus on the original page, because this was going to be my 2-page spread for the month, but it turned out that it just didn't work out. So what I'm having a problem with is the houses. Like, the little shops. I'm having issues with the shops because they're not coming together the way I wanted it. So the background, the sky is supposed to be Northern Lights type. I just wanted to do something like that. And I think that I was doing that part pretty good, but I just could not figure out the houses, the colors, and I don't know what I was doing. So for the ones that I'm struggling with, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to erase those. I'm going to do those over because I'm not giving up on this page because I really like this page. This shop is perfect for me. It's fine. The only thing that I think that I will do is go back over everything with Arctic's acrylic paint pen and cover up everything again, and then go back over everything with the jelly roll that is the color of each fruit. So the yellow jelly roll for the banana, then the orange, you know, you'll see. I'm going to fix this page. I'm going to get it to where I want to have it at. So I'm going to keep the sky. I do have some, and I used pencils, but I did add stickles so you can see the little stickles in the back. I'm very satisfied with how the sky turned out on both sides. And that worked good, but it's just the houses. The little shops, I could not get them right. I don't know why, but I'll figure it out. So that was it, I believe, for, let me just make sure that I didn't color anything else in here. And this is going to go into my, my December stuff, because I do plan to color some stuff in here for December. I believe it's on the list. I'll have to see. But if not, oh well. And that was Romantic Country, the second tale. I'm just looking to see if that one is on the list for December. Is that second tale? Yeah. So next, Romantic Country 3. Don't remember what I did in here. Oh, that was November. What did I do in here? I don't remember doing anything in here this month. Was I supposed to? Hold on. I don't think I did nothing in there. Oh, wait. I didn't do anything in Romantic Country 3. It was on the list to do, but it was one of the ones. There was 2 books that I did not do that was on the list, and I had 13 books that I planned to color in for this month, but I did not make to Matchstick Mouse again, and I did not make it to Romantic Country, the third tale. So yeah, I didn't do anything in this book. So next, I have Seasons by Hannah Carzon, and I believe I did 2 pages in here. I believe. Let's see. Okay, so I did this, and I did show this on my Instagram as well. And this was November 21st. On here, I used that same berry colored Deco Art acrylic paint. I used Posca. What else is this? Posca, white Posca, yellow Posca, fine liners. And the gold is also Posca. And that's it. And color pencils. That's all I used on this whole page. Even the gold accents on here is from Posca, because I have Poscas in gold, silver, white, red. I have all color Poscas. So that's what I used on here. Nothing special. Yeah, it looked like I messed up something there. I don't know how that got there. But yeah. Oh, and I used a silver acrylic over this. I don't know where it is. So yeah. And then I did I also did this page. Background is, I believe it's also, what is it called? Gelatos by Faber-Castell. I use fine liners. I use Posca. I use Sakura Jelly Roll. I use Colors. And acrylic paints for the border. And I use some acrylic paints. No, here, these little spots here are not acrylic paints. Those are King Arts watercolor metallic paints. These little pink spots in the background. So, but everything else is pencil. The Colors. And I did use some glitter Posca. Not Jelly Rolls for these. So yeah. And that's it that I did in that book. Just making sure everything else that's colored is old. And that's Seasoned by Hannah Carzon. And then next I have Echo. One page in here did this on November 24th. And it's the little rabbit page. And I used Colors. I used Jelly Roll. I used Posca. I also use glitter. I try to use glitter in everything that I do. So hopefully you can see. Let me see if I can try to block off this light a little bit. Wow. Maybe you can see it now. The glitter that I used in the bow. I use glitter in the bow. I used yeah. And then I used the Colors, and back here I used watercolor. No, what I used was the Color watercolor pencils on this, just on the yellow part back here in the background behind the rabbit. That's the watercolor pencils, but everything else is just the regular pencils that I used. And this is the second page that I completed in this book. The first page was the fish in the bowl, the fish bowl page. So 2 pages that I've completed here. So this was the first one, and this is the second one. I'm taking my time in this book. I don't want to mess up anything in this book because I will color every page in this book. Everything in this book will get colored. It's not a book that I will play around and be like, oh, I can use watercolor. No, I will not mess up this book because I love it. And then lastly, I did Midnight Masquerade. I did this page on the 30th of November. And this is a 2-page thing, but I did not do this page yet. They go together. So I use on this one, I use Posca, the gold Posca. I use white Posca. I use Colors. I only used 4 purples in this page. So my background is Faber-Castell Gelato, but I used the new, the background texture. If you can see, I'm going to blow it up. The background texture, I used a stencil that I have that I don't want to take out because I have to go through too much to take it out. So I did show it on my haul video. It was a stencil that I bought from Shein on a haul video that I just recently did. I did a haul, and those stencils that I showed on there is one of the stencils that I used here. And I wanted to kind of look like a Mardi Gras, so I did like a Mardi Gras color. So I tied in the purple to tie in these colors in the background, which is why it's this color. It's a Mardi Gras type of color. So when I'm doing her dress over here, you're going to see these same colors. I'm going to use exactly the same colors on her dress that I used here. That's why I have them written down right here on this paper. And then the background also will be the same for her. So I think that's all I did in this book for now. Yeah. I have a bunch of whips in here though. Quite a few. Oh, that's not a whip. That's a completed page that I did a while ago. I did this in July. That's a completed page. And yeah, so that's all I did in Midnight Masquerade, and those are the only pages that I colored for the month of November. I don't remember if I think I already recorded my December pages book. I just haven't had a chance to edit it and put it up. I did a haul video, but I just received the other items that I was supposed to discuss in that video. But before I do that, I'm going to show you something else that I'm working on that I really, really like. So this page could have went in as a November page, this one. But I didn't finish this page. That's why you see 727 on there. At the time, I was like, okay, this is completed, but it's not, because I didn't even go in and do the ends. So I'm going to go back in and finish this one. This is a whip that I'm working on that I'm going to complete. And this page I am working on currently. I'm really happy with this. So I'm using color. Wait, no, I'm not using colors on this one. So this is the only time that I have switched up the pencils. Sometimes you'll see me for a whole month, I'll use one set of pencils, and then the next month I'll use a whole nother set of pencils. But I just switched to my gold Faber-Castell. What are those? Castle Arts Gold pencils. These. I've had these for a couple of months now, and I don't use them that much, but these are the ones that I'm using for this page. And I have my little setup, the color that I use for the page back here. So what you see here is these colors here that I use for this. I went and I just pulled out some colors to get like my little rainbow thing that I was like, I think that's like my signature. I just like to use that somewhere in my art, just like the glitters. So I took and I went through my little chart here, and I just pulled out some colors that I thought would look good as a rainbow, and I put them together, and then this is what I came up with. So Castle Arts Gold, number 037, 105, 102, 005, 079, and 022. And I just put those all together, and that's how I got these colors here. And of course I use a blender pencil. And then, not done, I'm still going in there and doing the other little stuff, the little lines where I need to figure out where they go. And then I'm going in with I'm very happy with this. I'm using the KJ Designs Gold here. And I'm putting in the splashes with that. So that's what I'm doing with this. And it's coming out really nice. I like it. I posted this on my Instagram asking if anybody wanted to do a buddy color with this. Love it. So I just wanted to get the part done for the water waves. I was thinking about doing the background black, but I was like, no, what I'm gonna do is when I'm done with this part, I will probably put in some type of bubbles. I don't know. Or I'll just do the black background. I'm not going to put any glitter in this page. Unless I put it in the eyeball once I'm done coloring the eyeball. I might put some in the eyeball. But that's it. Or in the specks of the flowers. But I don't want to do too much on this page. So maybe I won't do any glitter. But that's what I'm working on at this moment. It's just like, I'm doing this in between pages because this is not like a main focus. This is not like, you know, anything that I'm working on, focusing on. But I do love this book. I really love this book. And I have a lot of these books. I have like lithographic Voyage, which is one I love. Oh, I can't see it, but I do have more than one, more than two, I know. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm going to show you the books that were supposed to be inserted in my haul, but they were not here yet. So they came yesterday and the haul video was already done. So I'm just going to go ahead and record it now while with this one, because I'm going to add it to. So Serendipity, I believe I showed. Let me see. Oh, I'm working on this one. I don't know why I pulled that one out. So I got this book, which is called Witch Coloring Book for Adults. I think this is an Amazon print. Yeah, it is. So I'll just do a quick flip through, because that's what I did in my haul. I just show like, if you guys want to do like a full flip through, just let me know. Not mind. I'm definitely going to color this page. Definitely. This page right here is on my list. Even though we're wearing winter pages, I am interested in doing this one. Really interested. So I'm going to sticky it. When I first saw that page, I was like, oh, that'll be a good one to do. And it's a quick one. That's nice. Pages are one-sided, so you can use alcohol markers. I plan to use alcohol markers in here. And I do not like using alcohol markers alone. I like to use alcohol markers as a base and go over with pencils to shade. So, yeah. That's the Witch book. I like that one. So, and then I got this book off of Amazon USA, which I was really surprised that I found. This is kind of reminds me of a posh book because it has the page that you would color here and the page that you are like gonna inspire page, the inspiration, and then your page over here. So, and the paper is good. I love it. Nice pages. And then painting of peonies. Okay, so you can even look up what the peonies look like, painting of peonies, and you can just, so I think that each section has a name, from what I believe. They have the, you know, all kind of the Japanese or the Korean books have like the directions and stuff like that, the mediums that you should use or can use and how. So you have painting of peonies back here, and then you have a painting of letters for luck, and then painting of animals, same thing, painting of lotus flower. So I'm going to enjoy this. Fruits and veggies. Yeah, this is nice. I love this. So I can't wait to color in this book. I believe I will probably color in this book one page probably for the, just for the sake of it. If I do, I may or may not, maybe next year before I color in this book. I'm gonna see. But I also ordered like 8 more books from Amazon Japan, and those books are coming soon, so when they come I'll share those books as well, which is also why I probably won't color in this book yet, because I have all of those books coming and I want to keep them for a time that I want to do them. Also, what did I want to say? I also have books that I ordered from Amazon UK. The Crystal Vogel's Christmas one, the new one that came out, I don't have a picture of it, which I'll insert a picture of it. You guys can see. I just got the other one. I'm going to share. I think I shared that in my haul video because it was a new one. So I'm getting that one. So I'm going to show you the other Crystal Bubbles book that I have. Crystal Bubbles Maurice, but I'm not sure this one is, not sure. But yeah, so the Christmas one is more of, I think this one is about elves or fairies. This one is the fairy book. Yeah, this one is the fairies and the elves. And the other one is about the little Christmas people. So this is new. I just got this. New to me. I'm not sure if it's a new book. I'm not sure. Let me see. (2022). This book is from 2022. So the one that I just ordered is from 2023. This book is new to me because this is my first time getting this book. And it has something on there. But I ordered this book on Amazon USA and it was available. I was very surprised. And this book was on Amazon USA as well. And very surprised because they don't usually have these good books like this on Amazon USA. And it came with this little nature park bookmark. So I'll stick that back in there. But guys, that was it for now. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, so I think that's it. So thanks for watching the video. I'm tired. It's kind of late and I just came from a Christmas party, a Christmas pajama party at my family's house. So anyways, guys, until next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.